beats.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged Live. As usual, I'm your host, Patrick Hennessy. Coming fresh off another loss, dude. We're coming fresh off another loss. The Yankees, listen, they're not good lately. There's no other way to say it. Spam those L's in the chat. Dude, we just lost 3 straight to the Blue Jays, lost a series to the Orioles, lost a series to the Angels, split the series with the A's. Bro, this team's just not in a good spot right now. If anybody wants to cry, like season over, you guys have that prerogative to do so. Am I going to say the season's over just yet? No. But what we've seen out of the Yankees so far, it's not ideal whatsoever, bro. It's not a good time at all. But listen, let's take a 10-slash roll call. You guys know the deal. Once again, spam those L's. We got that going on today. Let's see who we got in the chat. Appreciate you all for stopping by. It's an unhinged therapy session tonight. Chat group hug. Let's go. Bang. Let's go. Black Swan, we got Kian, Keisha, Jared, we got Tony, Robert, Dennis, Obama Gaming, we got David Carter, Hitmaker, C-Wag, Jonathan, who else we got? We got Catch Fiends, THG Mod of the Century, we got Jacob, Anthony, we got Pop Collecting, Dave, Programmer Logic, Jibber. Appreciate you all so much for stopping by. Once again, if I miss anybody, please write a very strongly worded email to unhingedservice@gmail.com, and I promise I'll get to you at my earliest convenience. But dude, my God, I mean, just when you thought like things couldn't get any worse, it's like the Yankees love teasing us, right? And listen, chat, to everyone's like happiness now, no box score tonight. I think we've kind of come to a conclusion here where when the Yankees lose, there's absolutely zero need for a box score. So we're not going to be going over that. Listen, speaking of today's game, Luis Gil, to be honest with you guys, like he didn't look too good. He had, 7 walks, something stupid like that. But then again, he still pushed through it as much as he could. No matter how many runs were on Luis Gil tonight, which was 3, in response to him kind of having to come out of the game, and then Licky did give up those runs. The Yankees weren't scoring anything anyway. I mean, Brett Gardner, sure, he had that big 3-run home run. But here's my thing, right? Shout out to Brett Gardner for that really big hit. He seems like he was the only one tonight that actually came through. But once that home run happened, everyone was kind of getting excited, right? Oh, season saved, bro. Brett Gardner just saved the Yankee season. And everyone's coming after me simply because right when it happened, I'm like, look, big home run. Yeah, sure. Does that mean that the season is saved? No, because we don't know what's going to come after that. People just automatically assumed that because Gardner hit that big home run, that the Yankee season was saved and that everyone was going to start hitting again. That's clearly not the case, and it clearly wasn't the case, dude. So let's stop jumping to conclusions as far as things like that happen. But you would think that the momentum would be on the Yankee side after that. You would think. But they did nothing after that. They didn't score any runs after that. That was only their only runs of the game, to be honest with you guys. They were 1 for 5 with their own scoring position. They left 7 guys on base. Just another putrid performance. That's kind of the only way I could describe it. And once again, there's zero sense of urgency shown by anybody. Aaron Judge, he went 1 for 4 today, but it was a little infield single. He's been struggling lately. Giancarlo Stanton got 2 hits today. That's a plus. But I mean, if we're looking as far as like strikeouts go, the only guy that didn't strike out tonight was Aaron Judge. The Yankees are lost, dude. And then you kind of bring in Chapman to pitch the ninth. And he looks as lost as ever. He can't even finish the ninth inning. Gives up that home run to Vlad, has 2 walks. Bro, the Yankees are in trouble. The Yankees are in serious trouble, and the fact that things don't look like they're going to be getting brighter anytime soon is a little bit concerning. But, I don't know. I might get hate for this. I don't know. The Yankees, I'm saying this right now, the Yankees are still making the wild card game. Is that delusional for me to say right now, especially with everything going on? Probably, yeah. But for whatever reason, I still have faith in this team that they're going to rebound. I mean, maybe that's just me, dude. Maybe that's just me being like a delusional optimist right now. I could definitely see the Yankees still making that wild card game. Now, obviously, with Boston's victory tonight and the Yankees lost, the Yankees are now half a game behind the Red Sox as far as that first wild card spot goes. But they still have possession of that second wild card spot. Obviously, it's not ideal to have to play that wild card game on the road. But if they keep falling, that's what's going to have to happen. They're only a game and a half up on Toronto. A Yankees loss and a Toronto win tomorrow only makes them half a game up on Toronto. Keep in mind, the Blue Jays have won 7 in a row. The Yankees have lost 5 in a row. Kind of just goes to show how far they've fallen off, dude. But I don't know. I still have faith in this team that they're going to somehow turn it around. They just have, bro, they have too much talent. I don't understand, like, how they're so bad. There was a really good graphic on yesterday, kind of describing, like, the drastic hot and cold streaks that the Yankees have been on this season. They started off, like, 5-10 or whatever, then they went 20-12, and then they went 1-10 or whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I don't understand where this lack of consistency comes from. You got to look at the coaching staff. You got to look at, like, the mental strength of these players. For some reason, they're just not locked in. Whether if that's clubhouse chemistry, whether that's just coaching mentality, I don't know what it is. But clearly something is not going right in the Yankees clubhouse, and something has to change ASAP, dude. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not sorry, bro. The Yankees deserve every piece of just trash that they get lately. But they still have time to turn around. Listen, chat, there's, 20-something games left. They still have possession of a playoff spot. Let's not forget that. But as of right now, we're not trending in the right direction at all. But, yo, shout out to Kyle Duffield with the $2.79 Canadian dollar dono. Appreciate you, my man. Bang, bang, bang. Give me those Brian finger guns, you legend. He says, let's go Jays. Cheers, bro. Listen, no hate to Kyle in the chat. No hate to him, dude. Anybody who hates on Kyle, no. Bro, I respect the Jays. I was talking about this on the 643 DP with Derek before the game. I respect them, dude. The Jays are a very good team. They have a really good lineup. Their pitching staff is probably better than ours at this point, bro. They have a 4 of Robbie Ray, Ryu, Berrios, and Matz. That's a really good 4 in your rotation. Their bullpen could use some work, but still, the Blue Jays are a good team. I respect them. They're fun to watch. I just don't like when they beat up on us. That's the main issue here. But Pat, did you see Blake got ejected? I did. Pretty at a meaningless point of the game, I guess. Cool to see someone get ejected. I don't know. But it's frustrating, dude. Chat, let all your frustrations out, because you guys know how, like, these post-game therapy sessions usually go, right? We come on here, we're so upset, we rant for probably, like, the first 30 minutes or whatever, and then, dude, you guys know for a fact, every time we hop off these post-games at the end of the night, we're all feeling better, dude. We're all feeling better. Just saying. So let's get all those bad vibes out now. Let's rant. Let's be aggravated. Let's be upset. And then later we can have a little bit of fun. How about that? THE says, I don't hate the Jays. I only hated them when they had Donaldson, Batista, and Price. Bro, that Blue Jays team was so hateable. But now it's like, Blue Jays are a cool team. I just don't like when they beat us up. You know what I mean? Hey, Pat, thank you for defending Tyler Wade in today's 643 DP. It was so inspirational of you. I'm tired of these nobodies starting over Wade. It's ridiculous. Like, Wade is better than these nobodies shaking my head. He is. I'll tell you guys that much right now. Tyler Wade deserves some more playing time, especially over Rougned Odor. I don't know how many more at-bats this dude needs to get for him to kind of just prove to everyone that he sucks. Rougned Odor is not a good baseball player. I'm not too sure when the Yankees are going to realize this. But all I know is in his last 40 at-bats, he's batting .075 with a .213 on base and a .175 slugging, giving him an OPS of what? Under 400, probably. Under 400, yeah. He sucks, dude. How is he still getting consistent playing time over Tyler Wade, who, in Tyler Wade, you know, while we're on this topic, why don't we pull up Tyler Wade's stats in his last 40 at-bats or so? Because I love comparing numbers, dude. This is a math show, I guess. So in Tyler Wade's last 50 at-bats, he's batting .380 with a .492 on base and a .460 slugging. Yet, Rougned Odor still gets more consistent playing time over him. And also, let's not forget, Tyler Wade has much better defense as well, much quicker. The only thing that you could argue Odor has over Wade is a little bit more pop. But other than that, dude, how is Rougned Odor and his .075 batting average starting over Tyler Wade and his .380? Please let me know. It's just the Yankees playing favorites as usual, bro. It is what it is. It's never going to change. It's annoying, but it's just the truth. Pat, with this roster, what lineup are you putting out tomorrow? Anything that has Luke Voit in it and Gleyber Torres on the bench. Start Tyler Wade tomorrow. Because Velasquez made a little error tonight. If you don't want to start him tomorrow, I get it. But I'm starting Tyler Wade tomorrow. Whether if that's at short or third, it needs to happen. It needs to. I'm pissed off with the Yankees kind of just not rewarding guys for good performances. You know what I mean? But yo, shout out to C-Wag with the $5 dono. Appreciate you so much, my man. He says, I'm running out of ways. First of all, give me the Brian Ferentz. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go. He says, I'm running out of ways to express my frustration and anger. Anything I could say after this game, I've already said 20 times already this season. And that's also why I'm not coming on here and screaming my ass off, dude, right? There's nothing that I could possibly be saying right now that you guys haven't heard me say 15,000 times this season. And for the most part, we said that like in the beginning of the year, right? First half Yankees. Those were the bad Yankees. Those were the Yankees that choked every single game. Those were the Yankees that looked like they couldn't hit. After the second half of the season, even going into that second half, they blew that last game against the Astros, but they were still looking pretty good. The Yankees have been on a roll since the second half of the season. Then they lost their 13-game win streak and everything collapsed. I credit that to their lack of mental strength, I would say. And obviously we don't know what goes on their mind. But to see a team that plummets so hard after winning 13 straight games, you only have to assume that they're just not mentally there, dude. And they don't have a good coaching staff surrounding them. That's just what I'm looking at. Now, whether if that's fact or fiction, just my assumption. I don't know. Keisha says batting average matters. I don't understand why people don't think it does. Batting average matters to a point. Now, if batting average is the only stat that you're using to like acknowledge a player's value, that's wrong. But if you're using batting average as like one of the stats to calculate a player's value, sure, like it works. I like on base. I like OPS a little bit more. But, bro, batting average still has a place in the game. Anybody who's going to tell you otherwise is wrong. But also, dude, I'm not one to kind of get, like, all high-tech with the stats either, dude. Like, I'm not into, like, I don't know. Like, chat, give me, like, the weirdest stat you know. Like, it's weird. Not, like, weighted runs created plus, because that's fairly simple. Not WAR. But, dude, there's some really weird stats out there that I don't even pay attention to because I hate numbers. But you guys know what I mean. Shout out to Stone Cold with the $5 dono. Appreciate you so much. Give me the Brian Fingernotes. Run them back. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go. They said Heaney is the baffling one. Why did we trade for him? I don't know. I wish I could tell you. I wish I had an answer for you. I wish I had an explanation for you. But unfortunately, I'm sitting here at 11:38 on, what is it, Wednesday, September 8th? And I don't, dude. Sorry. But yeah, it sucks. Listen, appreciate the dono so much. I really do appreciate it. William says, Pat, this team may not even make the playoffs. Facts. Listen, it's very possible this team doesn't make the playoffs. But let me say this right now, and you guys could remember this for if it does happen. If the Yankees don't make the postseason this year, and Aaron Boone still gets a new contract at the end of the season, I'm going to come on stream and vomit my brains out, dude. Because there's no reasoning behind bringing Aaron Boone back, especially if you miss the playoffs this year. There's no excuse. Absolutely no excuse. If the Yankees don't make the playoffs, Aaron Boone, you gotta go. Like, I'll put you on the Titanic, bro. And it goes down. Like, it happens. Hang on to a door or something. Like, find Rose. I don't know. But Aaron Boone, that's your problem to deal with, dude. Yo, we got Brian in the chat. I really hope that's a real Brian. But yo, give me those Brian finger. I might have to run back to Brian Fingers one more time because Brian is in the chat. Bang, bang, bang. Look at him. He's thriving in the top right. Look at Brian. Love you, Brian. Pat, it's Cole's birthday tomorrow. Well, that's nice. For his birthday, what do you get? Strained hamstring or whatever? It happens. Fritz says, Yankees got to re-sign Rizzo, trade Gleyber, trade Voit, both for quality starting pitching, need more reliable quality contact bats with winner mentality, ability to hit for average with runs, scoring position, clutch. I agree, dude. I agree 1,000%. But yo, shout out to Stone Cold with another $2 donut. Appreciate you so much, man. You're a beast, dude. You're an absolute beast, Stone Cold. He says fire Cashman. Yes. I'm sorry. I said at the trade deadline, Cashman, I wouldn't say anything bad about you for a while because you got Gallo, you got Rizzo. But at this point, you probably have to go. Bro, I don't even think it's like a Cashman thing at this point. I think it's just like the fact that the Yankees need some fresh faces in that front office. And give me like a young, smart GM who actually knows what he's doing. Or even give me like a Theo Epstein. I don't know, bro. Give me anybody besides. I just want to see fresh faces that want to win, dude. I want winners. I don't want people like Aaron Boone who are content with losing. Sorry, not sorry. But yo, shout out to Juan Santiago with a big $10 donor. Yo, spam those W's for Juan, you absolute tank. Give me the Brian Fairroads. Bang, bang, bang. Appreciate you so much, my man. You're a beast, dude. You're a beast. I've had enough, Pat. I can't handle this much heartache. Yeah. And listen, Chad, I apologize on behalf of the New York Yankees. The fact that we stay up so late. Listen, dude. We stay up so late every night. We wake up early for day games. We're with this team. We dedicate so many hours of our weeks and our years to watching the Yankees and supporting this team. And then to kind of just deal with this product that's currently on the field and just get an idea that this team doesn't even like show that they care, bro. It's annoying. And just to see like the lack of effort, just to see the lack of winning, it's frustrating, dude. It's so frustrating. I don't know, but I agree with you full-heartedly, my man. It's heartbreaking at this point. I don't know how much more of it we could take. I don't know. And the funny part is, like, we don't even seem to be losing, like, those heartbreaking games, those heartbreaking close games that we were losing, like, earlier on in the year. We're just losing games, like, by getting killed now. That's essentially what's happening. So when Brett Gardner is your best hitter in the lineup, you have a serious problem. Like, a very serious problem. A guy who should have retired multiple years ago, when he's your best hitter, you got some serious issues. I don't know when they're going to realize that. In my opinion, if the Yankees don't make the playoffs, it's not just Boone that needs to go, it's Cashman also. He also signs and trades for all and nothing hitters and subpar pitching outside Cole. He's overrated. If the Yankees don't make the playoffs, from a fan's perspective, yeah, some serious changes would need to happen. Now, will they happen, though? Probably not. If I'm just being real with you guys, like, something in my gut is telling me that if the Yankees don't make the wild card game, don't go deep in the playoffs, whatever you want to say, Aaron Boone will still be back next year. Most of like the key pieces to this team that a lot of people don't like this year will still be back next year. Glaber will be back next season. Marcus Timms will be back next season. Aaron Boone will be back next season. Brett Gardner will be back next season. Gio Urshela will be back next season. All these guys will be back next year. I can almost guarantee that. The Yankees find it so hard to part with guys that they've been attached to for a while. So don't be shocked if nothing happens. But yo, shout out to Dave with the $5 dono. Appreciate you so much, Dave, you beast. To be honest, Pat, we shouldn't be surprised this lineup is so damn streaky. When most of this lineup is home run or nothing, need more balance in the lineup for next season. I agree, dude. That's why we're not necessarily shocked, right? Is anybody really shocked with the Yankees collapse? I have to admit, like, I'm a little bit surprised, but I wouldn't say I'm shocked by it. Because I think we were getting a little bit too comfortable, right? We were like, oh my God, I forgot what it's like to lose. And the Yankees were like, hold my beer, dude. You know what I mean? But I wasn't expecting them to fall off the map this easily. Like, I thought the wild card spot was a lock. I thought the division was even... Bro, the division was within striking reach. Bro, you were within 4 games of first place in the AL East. And you choked it away, dude. Now where are you, dude? How many games back are the Yankees in the AL East now? 9. 9.5. The Red Sox have once again moved past them. Like, how do you let that happen? How? How, Sway? How? It's so frustrating, bro. It is what it is, though. Pat, can I pull your MCL? Yeah, go for it, dude. I'll join the Yankees on the IL. Me and Aaron Hicks will get some nice bonding time, I guess. Cashman got Heel for Garver. Luke Voit for Chase and Shreve. Urshela for nothing. It's the players. I get, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is at this point. Like, we could assume all we want, like, whose fault it is, who we put the blame on. But at the end of the day, like, only the Yankees know what's wrong with them. It's enough. Bro, it's enough of losing. I want to win again. I want to come on. Chat, how many Patty post-game parties have we had in, like, the last week? 1? I feel like every time we come on here every night, it's, like, just therapy sessions once again. Dude, I don't think we... I think we appreciated, like, the winning while it lasted, but I didn't think it was going to end that abruptly. Bro, we used to come on here every night and have so much fun. And granted, these post games are still a bunch of fun, dude. But, I mean, just to see how far we've fallen off is just, it's so aggravating, dude. C. Mitchell says, hey, Pat, can you believe that the Rays have more fire in the belly than the $1 million lineup? I'm not surprised because the Rays are a great team. Whether we want to admit it or not, the Rays are a great team that know how to construct a roster. They have one of the most intelligent front offices in Major League Baseball, and they're not like the Yankees where they think they're so much smarter than everyone else, right? The Rays actually are smarter than everyone else. They don't have to prove it. They don't have to go out and acquire guys like Andrew Heaney and hope they turn into studs and then just have it be a total collapse. You know what I mean? It's aggravating, but it's the honest truth at this point. Pat, Boone looks like he's put on about 40 pounds. He looks chunky now. I mean, if you want to go after Boone's weight too, go for it, dude. Like, it is what it is at this point. But yo, shout out to Jesus, a.k.a. King Chavez. Appreciate you so much, Jesus. You're a legend. He says, this is tiring and frustrating dealing with all this BS. I blame Frazier and Ambergy for tainting this team with their lack of talent. Ric Flair Blue. Okay. Listen, Jesus, I know it's a troll at this point, but I appreciate you so much, my man. Let's chill with the Ambergy hate, though. You can hate Clint all you want. Go for it. Bang, bang, bang. Give me those Brian Ferry guns. Appreciate you so much, Jesus. You're a legend. Pat, bring out Rally Rod. You never know. It couldn't hurt. Rally Rod's taking the night off. There's nothing that Rally Rod could do for us right now. He doesn't want to bring any drinks out. I'm just saying. Is it time for a rebuild? I don't know if it's time for a rebuild, but I was talking to Dan about this on the Pat and Dan Show on Monday. Also, episode of the Pat and Dan Show coming out tomorrow after tomorrow night's game. If it's coming off a loss, expect that to be a very depressing episode of the Pat and Dan Show. But we were talking about this, and I'm kind of getting myself excited for the next core coming up, right? I'm excited about Anthony Volpe, excited about Clark Schmidt, Peraza, bro, Dominguez, obviously. Bro, there's so many intense names in the minor leagues that we could get excited about moving forward. Yo! Shout out to Jesus, a.k.a. King Chavez, with a $50 dono. Jesus. My goodness, dude. Damn. Look at the hippo. Bro, look at the hippo. Look at him. He's literally becoming the Transformer. All right, now we're gonna have to get Rally Rod, dude. Yo. I might have just dropped picture frames, but who cares, dude? Chat, get hype. Spam those W's for Jesus, you beast. Rally Rod, get over here. Look at that dono. That's one of the nicest donos we've gotten in a very long time. I know it's not a good night. I know it's not a good night, dude. But spam the W's for Jesus, because that's a legendary donation, my man. That's so nice. Rally Rod's ripping. Oh no. No, don't cry. No, don't cry. Go bring him a bottle. You'll feel better. God, dude. Yo, but Jesus, appreciate you so much, man. Run back to Brian Ferry one more time for the beast himself. Bang, bang, bang. Appreciate you so much, Jesus. That's so nice. That's so nice, dude. So kind. Wow, that threw me off course a little bit. In a good way, though. In a really good way. Listen, I'm glad, vibes aren't too low tonight, despite the fact that the Yankees have been horrible. But, yeah. Shout out to Jesus with another $2 dono. Appreciate you, my man. Bang, bang, bang. Give him those Brian Ferry guns. He says, had to hype you up, my boy. Let's go Yankees for life. I agree, dude. Listen, Jesus, thank you for hyping us, for hyping up myself and the entire chat up a little bit here. Not much to be hype about, but we can be hype about Jesus, a.k.a. the king himself, Chavez. But single-handedly, just funning on Hinge. Appreciate you, my man. But yeah, dude, like I said, I'm not giving up on this team just yet. Until we're mathematically eliminated from postseason contention, I'm not giving up on this team, bro. I'm not. But yeah, it is what it is. Dale says, wish they would have let Jeter play one last time, but he probably would have embarrassed these kids because he could still probably hit better than this lifeless offense. Miss you, Jeter. Chad, I think Rivera. Throw Rivera into the Yankees bullpen right now. I guarantee you he'd be better than Chapman. Guarantee it. I don't want to see Chapman coming in the ninth inning anymore. I don't. Bro, use Chapman in the same way you use Joely Rodriguez right now. I'm so sick of Chapman. I know I can't be the only one, dude. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Teichi says, we all said that during the Yankees struggles that we need less 3 true outcome players. So what did we do? I'm just speechless. Yeah, we got Joey Gallo, who hasn't worked out. Does that mean it was a bad deal? No. Is it a good deal that hasn't worked out? Yeah. Yeah. But also, yo, chat, really fun fact here. I want to pull up a picture that I have real quick. First of all, This is one of my favorite pictures of all time. I don't remember where I got it. I think I might have bought it on eBay like back in the day. But dude, check this out. Baby Bombers, right? I was looking at this today, and it made me so upset, like, looking back on it. Like, bro, look at what could have been. We had Ref Snyder, Judge, Sanchez, Sevy, Bird, Austin. Bro, we thought this was going to be, like, the Yankees of the future, right? And now I'm looking at it right here, and Judge is the only guy that's, like, still good. It's sad, but it's true, dude. Look at how sad that is, bro. It is what it is. But, I mean, like, that's why I'm kind of getting myself hyped for, like, the next core at this point, because, unfortunately, I feel like that core is done. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. It's a shame, but whatever. He still probably throws, like, 80 or something. Bro, Rivera would get Major League hitters out. He really would. Probably be better than Chapman as well. Sevy and Judge were the only ones that panned out anyway. I wouldn't even put Sevy in the same category as Judge. I wouldn't put him anywhere near Judge. Sevy has not been healthy since, 2018? Until he comes and kind of proves anything to us. Severino's not included with Judge there. But yo, shout out to Juan Rodriguez at the $5 donor. Appreciate you, my man. Give me the bright Freons. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go. He says, let's go. I want to see your Yankees versus my Red Sox wildcard Cole versus Hill. Juan, I'm going to admit something to you right now. Let's say that the Yankees have to play the Red Sox in a wildcard game at Fenway. I think your Red Sox would probably beat our Yankees. That's if we even make it there. The way that the Yankees are trending, they look like the Red Sox from a couple weeks ago. They're not good right now. They're just not. Pat, I think Tyler Wade should be starting every day. I don't care in the infield or outfield, but you need somebody that's inspirational in the field. Plus, we need his play style. It's too rare to waste. Jalen, I'm not even trolling anymore. Like, I agree with you, dude. I think Tyler Wade provides something different to the Yankees lineup that they could definitely be used right now. And that's just a fact. That's just a fact, dude. But also, I don't know how many of you guys were in the 643DP podcast before the game started today. We talked a little bit about, like, the Jeter induction. How did you guys like it? I personally didn't watch it, but, you know, I'm rocking a little Jeter shirt. Bro, I bought this in a thrift shop in Brooklyn for, like, $10. Tell me this is not, like, a fire pickup. This is a fire pickup, dude. Now, I don't know, like, who owned this before me. Maybe the person's dead or alive. I don't know. But all I know is that it's a fire shirt. It was like $10. Let's go. But like I've been telling you guys for a while, I'm not into speeches. I'm not into Hall of Fame inductions. But I heard that it was awesome, so shout out to Jeter. That's it. All I really care about is the present-day Yankees. Don't really care about the past. But then again, the past isn't my time, so I don't know, dude. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Pinstripe says, I don't even trust Judge to get that big hit when the team needs it. He's got a nice infield single tonight, though. See, I disagree, though, because if we're looking at, like, if we're looking up and down the Yankees lineup, right, and you need a big hit in a situation, who's the one player you guys want up? For me, it's probably Judge. At least for this season, anyway. I can't see any player in the Yankees lineup that I would rather have up to bat than Judge. If anybody's going to say, like, DJ, Rizzo's a good one. I'd still probably put Judge instead of Rizzo. But it's either Judge or Rizzo, for sure. Or Stanton. Stanton's probably, like, a little bit a tier below them, even though Stanton's been really good in big situations so far this season. I just like Rizzo and Judge's ability to be able to, like, draw walks and just draw out long at-bats. So, yeah, I still go Judge as my number one. Rizzo is a close two. So anybody who's kind of still spewing that narrative, Judge is in clutch, and I don't want him up in a big spot, let's not do that, dude. William says, Pat, I totally agree with you on how it pisses you off when some of the players are clowning around in the dugout when they're losing by 6 runs. It's like they don't care. And that's what pisses me off the most, right? We've talked about this so often. And it seems like most of the Yankees, now I'm going to name a few right now that are not like this. There's a few Yankees in the lineup. Appreciate you, Dave, for the $2 dono. Appreciate you, my man. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go. Give me those Brian Ferry runs. He says, Daddy G deserves more respect. He's so inspirational. Bro, I love Giancarlo Stanton. You guys know this. Love Giancarlo Stanton. But he's probably my number 3 guy when it comes to, like, who I want up in a big spot. Love Stanton, though. You guys know this by now. I have been advocating for him to be the starting outfielder for years now. But there's a few guys on the Yankees who you will never see goofing around when this team is losing. And they've proven time and time again that they want to win under any circumstances. Can you guys guess? 1, Garrett Cole. 2, Aaron Judge. 3, Luke Voit. for Giancarlo Stanton. Those are my 4 guys that I'm rattling off the top of my head that you can see every single game. They play like they want to win. There's no goofing around. There's no just zero effort involved. Bro, these guys want to win baseball games. But then you have some other guys that it seems like it doesn't necessarily matter to them whether or not they win. And it's shameful, but it's just the truth, bro. Sure, if you want to put Brett Gardner in that class, he kind of works with them too. Brett Gardner, as much as I don't like him, he definitely wants to win. You're not going to see him like goofing off in the dugout. The only thing that pisses me off a little bit is like when he does like his stupid childish things and he's like banging the bat on the dugout or he's like whatever. But you could tell Gardner wants to win. I know Chapman's got to be a joke, right? Chapman's a joke. Got to be a joke. If Voit gets consistent playing time, he could be dangerous at the bat. But that's what I've been saying for so long, but no one kind of seems to grasp that, right? Luke Voit needs consistent playing time. You can't throw him out there every night as a pinch hitter and expect him to come through, bro. It doesn't work like that. And what do you know? They used him again tonight as a pinch hitter, and what happened? Gets out. You can't keep throwing Luke Voit in there every night as a pinch hitter and expecting him to come through. It doesn't work like that, bro. It doesn't work like that. And the saddest part is, I know a lot of you guys like Brett Gardner. It is what it is. But the more Brett Gardner keeps performing well, the less of a chance that means Luke Voit's going to get in the starting lineup. And that's just a fact. The Yankees still view Brett Gardner as their starting center fielder. So the more decent that he plays, the less playing time Voit's going to get because Stanton's not going to be playing in the outfield. Gallo is not going to be sitting on the bench. As much as a lot of you guys despise him, he's not going to be riding the bench for more than a game at a time. It's not happening. So your outfield, if Gardner keeps hitting well, is going to be Gallo, Gardner, Judge with Stanton DHing, and Luke Voit is still going to be like the designated pinch hitter. And it's shameful on so many levels, bro. You guys know how much this pisses me off. Luke Voit should be the everyday DH under any circumstance. Use Brett Gardner off the bench, bro. That's what you need to be doing. Use him to give guys a day off in the outfield. Cycle him in with Gallo and Judge and Stanton to give each of those guys a day off once a week or so. But all this nonsense of Luke Voit coming in to pinch hit every single night and never starting is enough, bro. I've had enough of it. It's the worst. Chat, it's 12 a.m. I'm not trying to get myself too worked up, but... Ken says, Pat, you're a beast. The Yankees will turn things around. Let's keep our faith in this team. I agree. I'm still keeping the faith, just like I told you guys. But there's a lot of reasons right now why I would expect people to be losing a little bit of faith. You know what I mean? Like, just like I said, if anybody's losing faith in this team, I get it. But me personally, that's just, it's not me, you know? Gardy's good for a walk-off the bench as a rally. Sure, but that's why I think that he should be on the bench. That's just me, though. Bang, 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 give me those Brian Ferguns for Stone Cold. Appreciate you so much. He says Florial should be the center fielder, not Gardner. If you want to go that route, you could be, Greg Allen should be the starting center fielder as well. But in a perfect world, I'm having Gallo, Judge, Stanton, and then Voit as DH. That's what we're doing. That's a fact. Dale says, honestly, I would bench DJ because he's nothing but a DP machine. He's let me down worse than anyone else. He's the one player you could count on to get on base the last couple years until now. I agree. It's so disappointing, especially when we signed DJ to that big contract in the beginning of the season. We thought that we were like, bro, we're locked in for at least 4 more excellent years of DJ LeMahieu, right? We haven't even gotten 1 so far in the contract. So hopefully he could turn things around next year because this year is basically a lost cause. But DJ's just having a down year. He went from being our best hitter in 2019 and 2020, and now he could barely hit the ball. That's out of the infield. So I don't know what it is at this point. I bet Voit wants off this team, and he'll probably request a trade in the offseason. Would you guys blame him? If Luke Voit went to the media after the season ended and he's like, you know what, now that the season's over, I want to express my true feelings, and I'm so pissed off with my treatment, with the way this organization has treated me, I want to be out of here in the offseason. I wouldn't knock him one bit for saying that. At all, bro. If I were Luke Voit, I'd be in Aaron Boone's manager's office right now and being like, dude, if you're not going to play me, then literally just, like, send me home. Like, there's no point in me getting 1 at-bat a game when I was, 3rd place in MVP voting last year? Get out of here with that, dude. Literally just take that and shove it. Dave says, I think DJ will be fine next year. Sometimes good players just have down years. I hope so. In the words of Kodak Black, I hope so. THE says, too bad that a ton of our hitters have Gardy's... Too bad that a ton of our hitters, I believe you're trying to say, don't have Gardy's heart and tenacity during his ABs. If they combine their talent with his heart, we would have more competent hitters. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. Gardner's an old school player. And you guys know, not a fan of him at all. But I can respect his drive. I can respect the grit that he provides. But I still think it's time to move on from him. And I think we could all agree here. Chat, this should be Brett Gardner's last season, right? Yes or no? If anybody's saying that Gardner should come back again next season, you're probably just as delusional as New York Yankees. Like, sure, Gardner's having a nice end to the season, but you can't go another full season with him as like your starting center fielder. You can't, dude. It would be irresponsible for the New York Yankees as an organization competing in this window to just keep bringing back guys that don't make sense. It would be equivalent to bringing back Andrew Heaney, bro. It wouldn't make sense. I don't know, especially when you have Greg Allen rotting in the minors. You still have Amberhe down there, who's still yet to get a shot at the big leagues. I don't know. It is what it is. He has 2 more solid seasons left. Okay, Jesus. So you signed Brett Gardner that 2-year deal. I can't even tell if that's a troll. Big Brain Borg says, I find it so weird that Gardner hasn't announced his retirement. And listen, I'm not trying to knock the dude because he had a very good night. But I find it a little bit strange too, which leads me to believe that he's going to be back next season. But I think that he should just retire on top this year, bro. Like, you're ending off the month of September really nicely. Don't come back next year and make a fool out of yourself again. Because you made a fool out of yourself the first, 5 months of the season here? Don't come back, please. And the fact that he hasn't announced it yet leads me to believe that he's probably going to be back. Just saying. Dean Pappas says, especially when the team isn't hitting well, Voit has no business being on the bench. But that's also my thing, right? It's not like the lineup that you're throwing out there is working, right? It's not like we're on like a 20-game win streak and Luke Voit hasn't started any of those games and he's been an awesome option off the bench as a pinch hitter. That's not the case. Luke Voit could provide the Yankees with some sort of offensive boost in there. Now, the problem is you bench him for 3 straight games, then you start him 1 game. And then you look at him and you're like, wow, Voit sucks. Why is he looking for playing time? Maybe it's called consistent at-bats. I don't know. Maybe something like you've given Rougned Odor this whole entire season. Just an idea in my head. I don't know. Just an idea, bro. Shout Jesus with the $2 dono. Appreciate you, my man. He says Gardner's better than Amberhe, hands down. Maybe in 2011 when Amberhe was like 5. But bang, bang, bang. Give me those Brian Fair guns. Appreciate you, Jesus. Doesn't Gardner have an option for next season? Yes, but it's a mutual option. And I believe it's worth like a stupid amount of money. Like $10 million or something. So that means that the Yankees and Brett Gardner will have to both pick it up, which Brett Gardner will most likely do so. The Yankees won't, but it's going to be the same thing as next season, chat. As last season, where the Yankees aren't going to pick it up, but they'll negotiate another deal with him, probably like a 1-year, $3 million kind of thing, whatever. Yeah, it's a mutual option for next year, as far as I'm concerned. But if the 2022 player option is declined, which it probably won't be, it converts to a $7 million club option with a $1 million buyout. Interesting. Wait, Gardner's making $12 million? Wait, dude, I'm confused. Chat, can someone tell me his contract? Because I'm looking at Spot Track right now. Why does it say 1 year, $12.5 million? How? His average, and then he had a signing bonus of $2 million? How does that work? But then it says he signed a 2-year, $5.15. Bro, it's not a 2-year deal. It's literally a 1-year deal with an option. Bro, bottom line, just retire. Bottom line, just retire, please. Pat, I'm buying an authentic on-field Gardner jersey tomorrow. JK, bro, he needs to retire tomorrow. Listen, good night by him, but it's time to go, dude. Time to go. We need to redesign this team. Voit, Rizzo, Gallo, Gary, Glaber, Gardner, let them go. Well, I'm gonna say a few guys there. Voit, the Yankees are probably going to get rid of him in the offseason. He honestly just has no point on this team, and I wouldn't even be sad to see him go simply because I want to see him succeed elsewhere, right? If he's not going to get playing time with the Yankees, might as well get consistent playing time elsewhere and just succeed. Rizzo, I would love to have Rizzo back, bro. Especially if you're going to get rid of Voit. I'd love to see Rizzo in the Bronx. He's been an awesome fit between his 2-strike approach, between his defense. I love Anthony Rizzo. And then Gallo, he's under contract for next season. They're not going to trade him. He'll be back next year. But then the rest of those guys you mentioned, Gary, Glaber, Gardner, they should all go. They should all go, bro. Pat, breaking news, Rays signing Andrew Heaney will be the 2022 Cy Young Award winning. Andrew Heaney will probably go to the Rays and become a Cy Young next season. Almost a guarantee at this point. It seems like how it always goes. We need to make Rizzo a Yankee for the rest of his career. I love Anthony Rizzo. I don't see a scenario why the Yankees wouldn't want to bring him back unless he wanted to go to, like, Chicago or something. But worst case scenario, he signs with the Red Sox, and then we're like, oh, we'll just go cry in the corner, I guess. You guys are crazy, dude. Steven says, I say we only get rid of both Voit and Rizzo if we throw the house at Freddie Freeman. I would love Freddie Freeman. I'm pretty sure he is a free agent at the end of the season here. He's going to be demanding a lot of money. But also, one thing that kind of clicked into my mind today that still pisses me off, and obviously it's like one of those, like, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Can you imagine the Yankees would have signed Bryce Harper? Like, if they would have went with their original plan and they would have been like, Bryce Harper, please be a Yankee. They traded for Stanton instead. Stanton's had a good season, but he's no Bryce Harper. Unfortunately, it's how it goes, dude. It's how it goes. Steven says, I just read that. We're going to have to deal with no shortstop for 2 more years. Chat, let me ask you guys a question. Who's the Yankees starting shortstop going into opening day 2022? So next season, who's the Yankees opening day shortstop? Chat, I can't speak tonight. I'm probably going to say it's going to be Glaber. Unfortunately, as much as we don't like it, I think Glaber is going to be the starting shortstop on opening day next year. And that's just, it's a fact, dude. Poll? Not doing a poll for that one, dude. There's way too many options. Someone new, I don't care who. Correa, not a fan of Correa whatsoever. It does seem like it's going to be Glaber, dude. In my heart, Seager, in my brain, Glaber. Yeah, am I the only one who doesn't want to sign a shortstop this offseason? I know I can't be the only one. With Volpe coming up, with Barraza coming up, bro, you have options with that new dude that you're going to be signing in the offseason areas. Bro, I don't want to sign a shortstop long term. If you could get like Corey Seager on a 1-year deal, sure. But I want Volpe up. Bro, it's not crazy to think that he could be up like second half next season. Let's say hypothetically, right? Starts off the season next year in AA. Rakes in AA. It's very possible that the Yankees could call him up straight from AA. Or they could send him up to AAA like maybe around like May, middle May, late May, early June, I don't know. And then let's say he rakes in AAA, he could easily be up just sometime in July. That's just a fact. Especially if Glaber's not performing at the way we were expecting him to. Expect Anthony Volpe to be up fairly soon. So I don't know what you do with Glaber Torres in those circumstances. No idea, dude. Big Jess says, hey, Pat, I'm a new subscriber, or just wondering if you have any channels I could show my support to, such as a gaming channel or something like that. No, I don't have a gaming channel, but if you want to, like, support anything, all the socials are up here. My socials are down here. Bunch of links in the description, too. If anybody else is new as well, the Discord is at the top of the pin comment at the top of the chat. Yeah. It's a fun group chat with a bunch of... I don't even want to say a bunch of Yankee fans, because I think we have a whole different bunch of fans in there, too. Like, bro, there's a lot of... I think there's a couple Blue Jays fans in there. I don't know, dude. There's a lot of different fans, so I like it. Jonathan says, it's probably going to be Glaber. I think they're going to give him one more opportunity and maybe try to raise his trade value. Probably, dude. Probably. And that's how it goes. Daryl says, why other teams let players like Tatis and Franco play at the big level of 20 years, but the Yankees can't do it with his best prospects? The Yankees are very cautious, bro. It's what happens, but it is what it is. Twitch is your gaming channel. Twitch is basically my gaming channel, I guess. Twitch.tv/Unhinged New York. We game on there sometimes. In the offseason, though, chat, we're going to be picking up the Twitch streams a lot more. As far as plans for the offseason goes, I don't know. Obviously, we're going to be doing streams on here just about every single day, right? But what I was trying to think of is I don't want to think about this like too easily, too quickly. But obviously my plan was to do like watch parties for every game of like the Yankees playoff run, right? But if the Yankees end up not making the playoffs, I don't know what we're going to do during the postseason. I don't know if we're going to do like watch parties for like other playoff games. That probably wouldn't be too fun. Maybe we'll take a little hiatus until the end of the postseason. I don't know. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Hopefully the Yankees can still make a playoff run this year, and we don't necessarily have to worry about that. But as far as the schedule moving forward, we have a lot of content coming out, dude. So listen, stay tuned to the channel. We're not wrapping up, by the way. I'm just kind of giving you guys a rundown while you're still here. But tomorrow, pregame before the game, 6 p.m. Pat and Dan show after the game tomorrow night. Hopefully it's an exciting one. And then Friday, start of the Subway Series. We're going to be doing a pregame with the dude I was telling you about with the Mets chattel, Wardy, New York Mets. He's a really cool dude, so he's going to hop on the pregame. We'll talk about the series preview and everything. We might be doing a watch party on Saturday. Keep that in mind. And then Sunday, I'll be doing pregame, postgame on here, and then I'll be doing a watch party on Wardy's channel. So a lot of content coming, chat. Despite the fact that the Yankees been rough lately, we're still pumping out content left and right, dude. Literally left and right. Chat, content left and right no matter what. What's stopping us? Nothing, dude. Nothing. That's all I'm saying. Let's go. Let's go, dude. We're hype. We're too hype. We're not hype, chat. It's all fake. It's all facade. I'm just trying to get myself excited because the Yankees suck, but you guys know what the deal is. Pat, that cheater shirt is fire. Where did you get it? Like I said earlier, I got it from a thrift shop in Brooklyn. I forgot what it was called. It might be L Train. Not too sure. I was like $10 though, bro. I saw this on the rack. I was like, yo, how do I not get this for $10? Obviously, yo, if you ever go to a thrift shop, like wash your stuff once you get home. But, bro, I also got, like, this sick jacket for, like, $20. Thrift shops are cool. Thrift shops are really cool if you go to the right ones. Pat, I want to sign Gausman in the offseason. Gausman's cool. I wanted Osman in the past offseason, but that didn't happen, so it is what it is. Bullpen should be more younger. I agree. The Mets are reeling right now, but to be honest, I don't know what team we can beat right now. After losing to the O's, any team can easily beat us. That's a fact. And the fact that we're going to be in Citi Field, it's going to suck. It's actually going to suck, dude. If we have to, like, hear all that banter from Mets fans if they, God forbid, win this series, it's going to suck. Whatever, though. We got bigger problems to worry about. Pat, could we get a fridge tour? It would make my day better. No. Like, bro, my camera wouldn't even go downstairs. Like, what do you mean? I should get a mini fridge, though. Chad, imagine we got a mini fridge, and then I just kept waters in there, and then, like, whenever something good would happen, I do, like, the Luke Voit. I have carpet in my room, though, so that probably wouldn't work out too well. Kind of like that day where I dumped water on my head because Gardner hit the home runs in the wild card series, but yeah. Pat, as much as I hate this team, it would suck if we don't make the playoffs. Bro, it's so funny you said that because I literally texted in the Unhinged group chat today. I was like, to be honest with you guys, like, as much as we joke around about, like, not making the playoffs and everything, if the Yankees really don't make the playoffs this season, I'm going to be devastated. Like, bro, no joke. If the Yankees don't make the playoffs this year, I'm going to be heartbroken. I'm going to come on stream, and you guys are probably going to see, like, me at my lowest point than you've ever seen me before. Simply because, bro, the whole reason we've been doing this whole year, the whole reason we've been going live before and after every single Yankees game is in anticipation of postseason baseball, right? In anticipation of those postseason watch parties that we were planning on doing every single game. So if the Yankees end up missing altogether, I feel like the entire season was a failure, right? How many streams would we have ended up doing? 160 streams times 2? What's 160 times 2, chat? What even is that? Bro, we're talking like over 300 streams, 320 streams. I feel like that would all be for nothing. And it's a shame, but I'd be devastated. So hopefully the Yankees can find a way to just hold on to whatever playoff spot they can and at least give us a wild card game. Bro, at least give us a wild card game. If you miss the playoffs altogether, I'll be sick, dude. Johnny says 320 LMAO. Dude, I can't do that off the top of my head. I mean, if I would have thought about it, I probably could, but yeah. Pat, will we ever see Sean again? Sean will be in one of the videos soon. Night games aren't going to be as packed with school starting in person again. Yeah, bro, tonight's game was dead. And it's so funny because it looked like the stadium back when it was at like 25% capacity earlier on in the year. But yeah, it wasn't a good time tonight. How would that not work? It's carpet and water doesn't leave stains. No, but the carpet would be soaked, bro. And it would like get all nasty. I'm not down with that. Stone Cold says I wanted Stroman when he was a free agent. Well, the Yankees burned that bridge a long time ago. They burned that bridge in 2019 when they were like, oh yeah, all the pitching options that we have are better than Marcus Stroman anyway. We had J Happ, bro. We had J Happ. Speaking of J Happ, I'm pretty sure I saw him give up a home run to Albert Pujols the other night. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he's on the Cardinals now. And he gave up a home run to Albert Pujols. Hap is having a really bad year, bro. I don't know when he's just gonna hang it up and call it quits, but he's 8-8 this season with a 6.24 ERA. Hap, just hang up those cleats, my guy. What are you doing? Watch the Yankees re-sign him in the offseason. You're making a fool out of yourself, Hap. Poor bastard. Pat, Yankee Stadium was so desolate over this Blue Jays series. Maybe this sends a message to Hal that Boone, Timms, Gary, and more need to go. Bro, I feel like THE feels the same way about Gary that I do Gardner. It's nothing. They can't do anything right. It's no matter what, they always got to be looped in. And to a point, I do feel that way about Gardner. But it's obviously I don't want to say it's dramatized a little bit because I do feel that way that he needs to retire, under all circumstances. Good thing you don't remember 2008 as much. That year sucked and missing the final year at the stadium. Bro, the last time I was alive that the Yankees missed the playoffs was 2016. And, bro, to be fair, the 2016 team was, not expected to really do much, right? They were coming off, that 2015 year where they were such an old team, barely making the wild card game. But this Yankees team has such 2015 vibes, it's not even funny. That team was so inconsistent, but the only excuse that 2015 team had was they had a lot less talent, and they were a lot older. This Yankees team has no excuses to be this inconsistent. It's shameful on so many levels. THE says, Hap or Heaney, who is worse? I'm still saying Heaney. I think Hap is worse than Heaney. Chad, who's worse, Hap or Heaney? I think Hap is much worse. Especially if you look at, the numbers this season. Obviously, Heaney hasn't been good by any means. But when you compare him to Hap, bro, doesn't really get worse than that. Who's your target starting pitcher this offseason? I don't really like looking at the offseason too much just yet. But I could look up who's a free agent and kind of give you who I might have my eye on. Let's see. Verlander could be a cool one-year option. Verlander would be a nice option if he wanted to come to the Yankees, but I feel like he doesn't. Who else is even out there? Marcus Stroman. Gossman. I didn't know Syndergaard's a free agent. That's interesting. Robbie Ray. I don't know. There's a few names out there, none of which that really stick out, though. It's going to be interesting to see what the Yankees do, bro. They're probably going to go after some dude like Shelby Miller or something. Low risk, high reward. Bro, the Yankees are going to sign Rich Hill to a 3-year deal and just see what happens, but I don't know. Pat, how far from Brooklyn are you? It depends, what part in Brooklyn. Probably, I don't know. Probably 30 minutes, I guess. Yeah. Pat, can you send me some water? I'm kind of parched. Clink. Let's just trade for Corbin Burns for the hell of it. Bro, I wish. Who would we even have to trade for Corbin Burns? Gleyber Torres? What would the Brewers want to do with him, bro? They already have Willy Adames. He's been raking with them. They want nothing to do with him. Pat, the only difference between my hate for Gary and your hate for Gardy is that you hate him beyond the baseball field. I just hate Gary on it. That's a lie, dude. I have nothing against Gardy off the baseball field. Nothing. I have no problems with Brett Gardner as a person. Except for that time he beat me when I was 12 in a home run derby. Yankees lose every game from now on. I like that, Ahmed. I like that. I like the positivity. No joke. Catcher Fiend says, Pat, can we get a tour of your honey-filled bathtub? Tomorrow. I promise, dude. Tomorrow we get the honey-filled bathtub. The only winners on this team is Cole, Judge, and Stanton. Even Wade, everyone is just lost. Seriously, Derek is taking a day off. I'm going to join him. Chat, I'm letting you guys know right now I'm not taking any days off. As bad as things get, I promised you guys earlier on in the year, no matter how bad things get, we're going to be pumping through every single day with pre-games and post-games. There's going to be games here and there where we're probably going to have to miss a pre-game or miss a post-game or something. But regardless, we're going to be rocking with the pre-games and post-games for the most part for the rest of the year. I wish we could get Rodon. I wish. Catch Fiend says, I don't know how Pat does this. I don't know sometimes, too, bro. Stone Cold says, I feel like the Yankees won't spend a lot in the offseason. They have to re-sign Judge, so they may not do a lot. The Yankees don't want to go over the luxury tax. That's the main thing holding them back. So that's why I'm kind of looking at the offseason. I'm not expecting them to do much. That's why I said picture them going the same route that they went this offseason, right? Low risk, high reward. Go after guys that aren't going to cost a lot of money and guys that they feel like could pay off big dividends. You know what I mean? Los Janky says, when I was 12 sitting in the outfield, Gardy pointed at me to toss the ball and missed, and it ended up in a random dude's hand. That's where my hate for Gardy comes from. That's hysterical, dude. That's almost like my experience with Reggie Jackson. When, like, ever since the moment when I was, like, 8 and Reggie Jackson, like, curved my autograph, never. Now Reggie Jackson's on my shit list forever. Martin says, I'm going to still be on the streams. I'm just not watching the game tomorrow. I'll watch the game on Friday. Tomorrow's going to be Jose Barrios versus Nestor, so take that with however you want to take it. But, I mean, it's not a terrible matchup. Happy to see Nestor out there, but the Yankees just need to win, dude. They have to. Pat, you look like Brandon Crawford. Is that another one? Bo Bichette, Brandon Crawford. We got so many, dude, so many. Keisha says, Pat, I just watched the Didi 3-run homer in the 2017 Walker game and just got chills. I missed that team. Fun fact. Earlier today, I saw on Twitter, like, Betances posted something about Jeter's Hall of Fame induction. I was like, oh, my God. I miss Betances on the Yankees so much. So I was literally on YouTube, like, right before the 6'4" 3DP today, and I was just watching, like, Betances Yankees highlights. Dellin Betances was one of my favorite Yankees ever, bro. Like, it sucks to see how much he's fallen off, but I think a lot of times, like, we forget how dominant he actually was as a Yankee. He was such a fun watch, dude. When he was on, he would always kind of, like, fall off later on in the season. But, bro, Dellin Betances was so much fun. He was filthy, dude. Especially in the playoffs, when we'd see, like, Betances in that 2018 wildcard game doing, like, his little, like, you guys know what I mean. Pat, do you think the Yankees are missing another powerful bat and another ace to finally get to the World Series? Powerful bat, probably not what they need. Contact bat is likely what they need at this point. But are they going to get it? Who knows, dude? Who knows? I wish we operated like the Dodgers. Bro, the Dodgers have zero care about luxury tax. They have zero care about it. The Dodgers will go $30 million over the luxury tax every year if that's what it takes to win a World Series. It sucks, but it's the truth. John Jimenez says, Dietrich could have been our third baseman. Don't remind me. And listen, granted, Dietrich did nothing to earn that opportunity. He didn't. But then again, neither did Odor. So it's like, my thing is, if you were going to give Odor that opportunity after not earning it, why not just give it to Dietrich? I don't know. But he's been sucking with the Nationals minor league. So I don't know. I'm not on that DD juice train anymore. It's getting to that point again where the Yankees losing is semi-comical. But that's also my thing, right? Like, we didn't come on the postgame today and have an hour rant. Just because there's nothing to rant about anymore. Like, the Yankees suck. We know that. We know that every single game, like, we look at this team and we're not expecting to win. We're just not. Tomorrow when we hop on the pregame to do, like, prediction time, I doubt anyone's going to be like, yeah, the Yankees are definitely winning today, dude. I'll probably be a little bit optimistic because I always am. But I'm not going to be shocked if everyone in the chat's like, yeah, Yankees are going to lose 15-0. Just saying. Yo, but chat, if you guys are watching right now, tomorrow in the pregame, remember this. Tomorrow in the pregame when I ask you guys for prediction time, I want you to spam Nestor 450 dead center. Keep that in mind. I want to see who's in the chat at 12:30 on a school night. That's what I need to see tomorrow. But yeah. Pat looks like Greg Allen. I've been told, dude. I've been told. Alexander says last time the luxury tax was reset, they did spend those, so let's see what they will do. I don't know. I'm hopeful, but I'm cautiously optimistic, if that makes sense. Pat, why can't the Yankees be like the Rays, bro? We want to be like the Rays. But unfortunately, it's just not the case. It's just not the case. Tyler Wade's the next Christian Yelich. I doubt that. Christian Yelich is having another bad year, right? I'm not really keeping up with, like, the rest of the league so much this season. But, yeah, he's not having a great year. His power is completely gone. Bro, 2019, 2018, that was a different Christian Yelich, bro. We haven't seen that in a few years now. I wonder what happened. So strange. It's so weird how guys can have, like, monster seasons one year and they just never be the same. So weird. Chat, the Nestor 450s for tomorrow in the pregame. Betances' GOAT just got injured, bro, lately. We love Betances. I'll always love Dellin Betances. Bro, Betances, I had a Betances jersey, bro. That's how much I loved him. I hate seeing players fall off. It's a shame. It's a real shame. Tony Lozado says, definitely the Yankees need new coaches everywhere. Bro, next season, no joke. I don't care if you make the wildcard game. I don't care if you make the ALCS. Boone gotta go. Timms gotta go. Give me a whole new coaching staff. Keep Matt Blake. But other than that, change the entire coaching staff. I'm just tired of seeing this team lose. I'm tired of it. Pat, do you have any unhinged flags for sale on the website? I do, yeah. If you go on the site and you type in unhinged flag, it should come up. They're a little bit pricey, but that's only because like they cost a decent amount of money to make. Like I don't make any profit on the flags like whatsoever. But it's the same exact one as this one behind me, except there's no pain sign on it. But listen, chat, with that being said, kind of wrapping things up tonight. Obviously the Yankees are on a huge slide here, right? We know that. They haven't been performing well lately over, the last week and a half at this point. But the season's not over. I'm not losing hope. They're a half game out of that first wildcard spot now. They have time. They got, 20-something games left to go. So I understand if people are negative. I understand if, you're pissed off with the team. But still try to keep a little bit of hope because I am. I still have hope that this team's going to at least make the wildcard game, and then we'll see what happens from there. But with that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow for the pregame at 6 p.m., 7 o'clock start time for the game. See you guys at 6 p.m. for the pregame. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more. Be sure to join the Discord. It is the top of the pinned comment in the chat. You guys know the deal. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Let's go, Yankees. Peace. Have a good night, everyone.
Balloon Beats.